Hello everyone, Mr. McTidge here. Quick announcement before getting into the main video. I have started up a music review podcast with my music enthusiast buddy Nick called F Sharp A Sharp Revisited, and the first episode is out now. If you like my content or music talk in general, then please give it a try. All of the links for it will be down in the description below, and you can subscribe to it here on YouTube and even on iTunes. In lieu of this, I thought I would continue my series going through my podcast co-host Nick's top 100 songs. I've already done 100 through to 81, which I will link somewhere, but today I will be going through 80 through to 61. And with that, let's jump right in. At number 80, Nick has put Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden. Dickinson's vocals are on point here with some great shouts and powerful vibrato. As my buddy Nick says, there's so much that makes Iron Maiden iconic, and it's all featured here. I have to agree. While Iron Maiden's style might not be entirely to my taste, the representation here of someone recalling and seeing this horrific, traumatizing image of the devil is engaging and exciting, and with great guitar work it earns its title as a classic metal track. At number 79, Nick has None of Them Knew They Were Robots by Mr. Bungle. This song is absolutely fantastic. My buddy Nick says it's pretty much impossible to place a genre on the band, and that's reflected in this song. There are splices of showtune, metal, jazz, alt-rock with splurges of contrapuntalism, catchiness, ephemeralness and sheer randomness. Because of that, this 6-minute track comes across as a lot longer than it is. Some people might consider that a weakness, but I don't when I enjoy every single second of it. The lyrics depicting a world where robots are taking over are amazing, with lyrics like spray on clothes and diamond jaws, wrinkles smoothed by nano claws. It's sheer, dark, whimsical goodness. At number 78, Nick has Accordion by Madvillain. I love the accordion, and the sample that's used here gives us a taste of the gorgeousness of the instrument. MF Doom's rhymes and flow are great on this track, but I struggle to find any real meaning or narrative to what's being said here, and that's why I struggle to see this particular track as anything better than just good. I would, however, say it's definitely one to check out if you're into hip-hop in general. Raining Blood by Slayer makes Nick's number 77 spot. The main thrust of thrash metal is how hard can you physically push the music, and Slayer does this very, very well, and will satisfy anyone who values technical skill in their metal. While its subject perhaps is a little gory for my taste, I think the concept is well executed here. Most striking is the end of the song where the guitars go wild and the music is interrupted by a lightning bolt and the sound of rain, cementing the imagery of the title of the song in the listener's mind. It's very chilling. At number 76, Nick has Cult of Personality by Living Colour. It's nice when funk metal is done well, and this song does it with a great hard-hitting riff and lovely shredding solos. Lyrics about the celebrity aspect of politics are done tastefully here and don't fall down to the argumentative fallacies, emotional pleas and otherwise political and economic illiteracy that plagues so many other politically charged songs. This definitely gets the thumbs up from me. At number 75, Nick has Mayonnaise by the Smashing Pumpkins. This song starts off with a languid acoustic guitar opening, which is just lovely at evoking sentiment. The disparateness of the lyrics are complemented well by the numb, grungy tones of the guitars and really portray well the confusion and paralysis of being an adolescent. Definitely a grunge classic right here. The guitar squeals are a very nice touch to the song as well. At number 74, Nick has Burden of Tomorrow by The Tallest Man on Earth. The guitar chords are lovely here, especially in the bridge, in which he uses some lovely added note chords and different harmonic paces between multiple guitar voices. My buddy Nick notes that Burden of Tomorrow is most richly detailed throughout with very little descriptions, and this is definitely part of the song's allure. It evokes a rural soundscape with its lyrics about glaciers and canyons, and to me the lyrics seem to be about using music as a way to unleash emotional baggage so that it need not affect other people, a sentiment I certainly can relate to. This song gets a nice big thumbs up from me. At number 73, it's I Need You by Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds, from my second favourite album of 2016, Skeleton Tree. While I think the best song from Skeleton Tree is Girl in Amber, I Need You is another great choice. The use of rhythm and phrasing is very interesting in this album, and on I Need You he uses the lucidity of the phrasing to make his lyrics feel like an improvised unleashing of emotions, which is complemented well by the descending vocal backing and jumpy shifting synths completely ignoring the drum backing. This song is discordancy articulated in one of the most auditorily cogent ways possible, and I would say listen to this song and then just listen to the whole album. At number 72 we have Canada.io by Nick Jones. My buddy Nick says that two things in life are certain: you will die and Nick Jones will always be the greatest folk guitarist. Jones definitely puts this strong foot forward on Canada.io, which is full of guitar twangs, slides and flourishes where necessary to make the backing feel nice and full with just the one instrument. The story is an odd one, about a girl going with a sailor, then becoming a sailor and then marrying the captain. I've always found folk stories to be comically quaint, and if you're into that kind of thing, definitely check this song out. Number 71 goes to NY State of Mind by Nas. The chromatic bass and piano spreaded chords evoke a darker side of jazz in the backing of this song. Nas raps for 2 long verses in this song about a less than idealised New York. It's about gangs and gun violence running amok, and has one of the best lyrics I've heard in hip hop: I never sleep because sleep is the cousin of death. If you're already into hip hop, there's no reason why you shouldn't have listened to Illmatic yet, and it's definitely an album that's top of its genre, and NY State of Mind represents it well. At number 70, Nick has No Children by The Mountain Goats. No Children is one of those macabre songs against a happy backing, something that when done well I really like. The descending and ascending piano and quick guitar strums do their job at affecting an excitable and lively backing, but it's the lyrics that are the song's standout feature. The sheer self-destructiveness from the point of view of the singer is immense and weirdly satisfying as he sings. Our friends say it's darkest before the sun rises, we're pretty sure they're all wrong, and I hope I lie and tell everyone you were a good wife, and I hope you die. Lovely. My Name is Jonas by Weezer makes Nick's number 69 slot. I really like the lyrics to this song. To me, it's about leaving home only to find the world chaotic and full of potholes, and Weezer have the right amount of power and angst in their music to carry this narrative through to its fullest effect. While I think this song does have a bit of pop-punk genericness towards the start of the song, from the bridge onwards the instrumentation is glorious with inspired ascending guitar and a dual harmonica and guitar solo at the end to top it off. An excellent track. At number 68, Nick has Fake Empire by The National. Now, while I think Fake Empire is a fine song in its own right, I can think of at least 20 The National songs that I personally think are better. To me, The National are at their best when they have lyrics that are punching you emotionally in the gut, often with fantastic, well-earned climaxes on songs like Blood Buzz Ohio, Mistaken for Strangers, Slipping Husband and Mr. November, and so Fake Empire seems somewhat tame in comparison. The lyrics on Fake Empire do well at portraying a jaded and distant personality, and the climax of brass and guitar is delicately well orchestrated, and so it's definitely a song to check out if you want to hear The National's less hard-hitting side. At number 67 we have Piano Man by Billy Joel. I can definitely relate to the opening lyrics of this song as someone who plays the piano himself. Having people ask me to play all kinds of random things off the cuff that I don't even know is a bit tiring and irritating. But there's a lot more to this 70s pop classic. The lyrics paint a picture of the paralysis of adulthood, a paralysis that needs piano and music in order for it to be bearable. In that way, it's a very bittersweet song and feels personal, even if the lyrics don't relate personally to you. I don't think it's a particularly impressive song instrumentally, but its strength definitely lies in its sentiment. At number 66, Nick has 6969 by Ninja Sex Party. Nick writes that he added this damn song to the long list as a joke, and look what happened. This is one of the greatest musical parodies ever, paying homage to Rush's 2112. Brian Weck's composition and production is sublime. The lyrics are hilarious and Dan Avidan's vocals fit perfectly. I'm not sure how much I can add to this other than just quoting the lyric, "I can't believe my eyes, it's a world without sex. Everyone here just wears full-length pants and loose-fitting turtlenecks." If you're into parodies, this is definitely one to check out, and if you're put off by it being 9 minutes long, then you're a fool and learn how to prog, darn it. At number 65, Nick has Knife Party by Deftones. Nick writes, "Nu metal is disputably one of the worst genres ever. However, there are exceptions, and Knife Party is just that. The composition is at least unnerving and at its peak absolutely terrifying." While I think Knife Party is definitely better than most nu metal, and anyone who's a fan of the genre should listen to it, I'm not sure how much merit I would give it. The lyrics to me seem lazy, self-indulgent and repetitive. The vocal screeching bridge, however, is a fantastically dark and chilling moment in the song and establishes the song as the nightmare that it is. You may have noticed a fair bit of folk on this portion of the list, but the last folk song in this section is at number 64, and that's Place to Be by Nick Drake. This song is beautifully serene, but short at just 3 verses long. The lyrics fit matchingly with the pastoral aesthetic of the song. I don't think I have much more to say about this other than it's just a lovely song if you're after something more relaxing to listen to. At number 63, Nick has All My Friends by LCD Soundsystem. While I think this song is good, I don't think its material justifies its 7 minutes length, with the same piano loop repeating over and over again. The guitar work and drums definitely help to liven and keep the song going, but the lyrics come in too slowly and don't speed up, which only makes the song feel like more of a drag until right at the end where he reaches the poignant climax of "Where are your friends tonight?" If you're patient with this song, it does have its rewards, but I don't think it's one for the impatient listener. At number 62, Nick has put The World Is Our _ by This Will Destroy You. As you can probably tell from the title, this is a post-rock band / song. Nick writes that this track shows you how to perfectly write a crescendo-based post-rock song, allowing each section time to breathe before cranking up the distortion and opening the floodgates, which I definitely agree with. But on top of this, I would add that they don't make the softer opening sections lazy like some other post-rock bands do. It's gorgeously layered and ambient, and allows the crescendos to naturally evolve from the quieter sections. Definitely a very well done post-rock track. Finishing off this portion of the list at 61 is The District Sleeps Alone Tonight by the Postal Service. I like this song a whole lot, and it starts off with a dark backing, but the song introduces lovely electronic melodic lines into the texture and skittish drumming. There are synths going up and down about the place, and lovely placed strings as well. The lyrics are very touching. I think I'll just quote the lyrics of the chorus to you. "You seem so out of context in this gaudy apartment complex. A stranger with your door key explaining that I'm just visiting and I'm finally seeing why I was the one worth leaving." This might just be my favourite song on this portion of the list, and I would recommend it to anyone who likes electronic music. So there are my thoughts on my podcast buddy Nick's top 100 songs 80 through to 61. I hope you all enjoyed and maybe found a song on the list that you might like. Make sure, if you like music reviews and discussion, to subscribe to my podcast F# A# Revisited, and don't forget to stay awesome. Until next time, goodbye.